Hey Scorpios, welcome to Tarot and Heal. Welcome to the place where we tarot and heal our way to self-love and unity consciousness. Alright, let's get started. I come to you, Holy God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love, in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Scorpio collective need to know? Oh, I just got revved up. Okay, hold on. Jeez. See, I'm feeling this in my heart now. See, before y'all was out here down there with it. Now it's coming up to the heart. I'm feeling the heart heating up. Fire in the chest. Whew, that's what I'm feeling. Major passion. But it seems balanced now. It's not just all about, you know, the sex. It's like somebody has a very balanced passion. A song, Something in My Heart, came to mind when I was meditating on the energy. The lyrics go, something in my heart, something in my heart. Oh, it's got me hooked on you. I forgot the song. Who's the singer? Whatever. She's the sister of Dr. Dre or something. All right, I'll include it. Bust out of your cocoon and build on solid ground. It's like that moment. It's like that moment, like Eminem, you gotta lose yourself in the music. Like before they're going for the battle, they amping themselves up, you know. Oh man, I just thought about that Dave Chappelle skit where he was like teasing the Eminem, the 8 Mile. Okay. All right, what's going on? Oh, also, while I was tapping into the energy, Sag was trying to come in. They was on some stuff like, fucking mean about the Stinger gang, okay? We about Sag energy out here, so I don't know what that's about. Some of you guys might be connected to a Sag. It might be a bit of some type of exchange happening there. Oh, but I'm feeling my heart. It's like, okay. There's a lot of energy needed to bust out of your cocoon, to step into whatever it is that you want to do, to step into this new life, to go for a dream. Whatever you're going for, it requires a lot of revving up. It requires a lot of energy. It requires courage. It requires heart. It requires guts. I like it. You have the King of Wands coming out in reverse, speaking about that passion. Hold on, let me just pull out more cards. Alright, someone's not feeling in their power, but they have to rev up so they could do it. Someone might feel like they're in a disempowering situation, all right? Might be feeling trapped, feeling burdened, whatever the case is. Not allowing themselves to go with the flow of their intuition, not being able to manifest. Yeah. This is that Panther. Someone's feeling the loss. This is that Panther who's like really getting revved up, like, yo. I'm about to chew at the gates of this cage if they don't open this up. Wow, King of Cups, major passion. See, this is major passion leading to major stability. Like someone's like, I don't know if this is a person. This just feels like whatever it is something that's majorly solid for sure. It's something that excites someone a lot. Someone's tired of not getting what they want, not getting what's theirs. Someone got the realization like, oh, I'm not trapped in a cage. I just haven't been using my power in the right way. Somebody might have been using it with the King of Wands in reverse. Somebody might have been using it into like, you know, just wasting their energy on things that didn't really matter. Like being petty, controlling their environment in a petty way. Oh, Yes, come on with this energy. Amped up. I'm hearing all this like rowdy music. First of all, first it started with Something in My Heart, something very like, you know, the song is very sweet and romantic, but now it led to Eminem, DMX, you know, that type of energy. It's like it's a burning passion. Okay, it's something that's coming from the heart, but someone's turning it, transmuting it into fucking action. I love it. This is hot. It's like a perfect balance of switching gears, getting the intuitive guidance, intuitive like insight, okay, using the feminine side for that, and then when it's time to actually implement and execute in the real world sense, someone is coming through with the masculine energy that needs to happen so things can happen, so things could be shifted. This is good. I love this. And it feels balanced. So if somebody's going for a person, is not coming from this weird, unhealed place. Someone's just purely feeling a passion. The more I'm talking about it, the more my heart is just like, some of you guys might be feeling this heart activation. I did mention that. See, I'm getting like antsy. Like, this is crazy. Oh my God. Ooh, okay. I like it. Yeah, somebody was moving in like a weird... Somebody was moving in like a weird way. They weren't using their power. This has the energy of a Scorpio who has evolved. I love that, because a Scorpio on a lower or a younger level, they already have this power, they already have this drive, but they probably use it in a way that's misguided. This energy is so balanced and powerful. Someone realized like the burdens of misusing their power, and someone evolved into like eagle mode. Who told me that? Like Scorpios have like 3 levels. They have the stinger. You got the stinger energy, the scorpion, but then the evolved version is the eagle. And someone's ready to soar. Let's call it a phoenix, because this has like firebird energy, but I don't know. I think someone's coming off as a phoenix, but they're really like on some Zen eagle mode. Like it feels very balanced, still powerful, still fierce, but fierce when necessary, just switching. Back to what I was saying before, that switching of the yin and the yang. This is going to apply to whatever. I think this is just going for more. This is somebody who just wants to go for more. Someone who's tired of like being in whatever victim mode they had, you know. Tired of having these burdens. It's like, yo, I'm going for it. Anyway, at least the King of Cups, King of Pentacles energy here. With the 7 of Wands, someone's realizing they're on top of their game, or they can be. It's a boost of confidence. This is going for the right thing in the right way now. Wow, this is beautiful. There was definitely a major energetic shift here. Someone recognized the burdens that they were holding on to, and they just simply just dropped it. Scorpio, that's beautiful. Just like, oh, that's what I need to do? All right, done. Oh, that's blocking me from getting that? Done. Wow. The difference between the energy of the last reading, where it's a panther in a cage wanting a steak, they still had to deal with the beast. This energy, and they were moving, it was like they were moving in a very wild animal way. Their passions were all over the place. But this energy, as opposed to the panther running up on a stake, and attacking and just devouring that shit. Instead of that, now they're just, the gate is raised and they're just walking out calmly. Still focused, but it's calm. And they're peeping the scene. You know, setting up the pieces. This is dope. I love this. Whew. I don't know if this is anxiety that I'm, it's adrenaline. This is adrenaline that I'm feeling. This is it, like the adrenaline that I feel of like you're about to step on stage, or the adrenaline you feel when you're about to run a race, you know, before a big game. You know, it's something like that. It's something that requires you to be bigger. This energy is... I love it. I love seeing this, especially for Scorpio energy. Because you guys have so much power. Like, it'll be a shame if you misuse it. So just seeing that I'm tapping into the collective that learned how to harness it and transmute it. I'm excited. I'm excited to see where this goes. This is a general energy, though, of just like literally just going for more. So I don't think... See, someone realized that maybe they were putting all their energy into a person, and when really it's like that person represented a new world that they wanted to build. It wasn't really, okay, I need to go after this person. It's like, no, that person represents a life that I want. So now I'm going to create the life that I want. Someone's fire got lit, their heart got activated. Oh, the blue jay. That's a blue jay in the background. Wait, let me see. Can I turn it around? Oh, jeez. Okay, it's hiding. All right. That got me way too excited. The animals are just doing things. They're really becoming a part of these readings, for sure. Wow, major transformation. So we do have the Wheel of Fortune and Page of Cups. And the World card. Someone knows that they have to go to this level. Oh, hold on. Okay. Someone knows that they have to upgrade with the World card, right? They know what their upgrade looks like. The final step is this heart chakra activation. This firing up of someone's heart. That's what needs to happen next with this Page of Cups. Opening up your heart a little bit more, okay? So that you can actually go for it. Being honest with your heart. You know, I feel like that's happening. All right, let's see. Hold on. Because I still feel like this is a revving up. It's like you're in a race car and you're just like vroom, 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 but you didn't take off yet. It's like a phoenix energy. The phoenix energy where someone is, you know, rising from the ashes like a phoenix, right? But now the fire is finally like dying. No, is it dying down? Whatever, this person made the transformation and now they're checking their wings and they're like, oh, this is what I do now. This is what I look like now. This is my power now. This is how I show up in the world now. So someone has to get used to their new energy, this new balanced way of showing up, this new balanced way of soaring. It's beautiful. This is powerful. But yeah, Scorpio season is coming up. So y'all about to, okay, that makes sense. This is about to be y'all new year. For some of you guys, you have to be honest about certain things, some heartstrings, some things that are tied to your heart that are actually providing as an anchor. Wow. And look at that huge, that big bird, right? I don't think that's an eagle. I don't know what the fuck that is. Seagull? No, because those are seagulls. All right, I've never noticed this before. See, these are all seagulls, but this huge ass bird, I don't know what the hell that is. This person, whoever this is, you guys are soaring above these anchors, okay? This came out with a heart. It's certain relationships or connections that is stopped, that are serving as anchors, and now you're learning, you're gonna have to learn how to rise above it, whether that's separating yourself from it or setting proper boundaries. It's becoming very clear what flying feels like and what is stopping you from flying, from soaring. Someone wants to soar. That's where you have to be honest with the Page of Cups. Being honest with what connections aren't elevating you. Holy shit. I just posted something on Instagram and was talking about when something elevates you, or if it raises your vibration, that's how you know it's yours, that type of thing. So people, some of you guys might be having some anxiety. Anyway, so people, there could be a person, there could be a path that's like lighting up your vibration. It's raising you up. And it's making things very clear about, okay, like certain connections with seagulls. You're connected to certain seagulls, not to like shit on seagulls, but just for the sake of this, eagles on the scale of power of birds, right? We can say that eagles are probably more powerful, right? Okay. So someone became an eagle. They stopped becoming a seagull, right? And now they're becoming the biggest bird in the room. And now they're like, okay, I probably have to cut the ties with this because I need to meet more eagles now. This is a very like big picture. That makes sense. Because eagles could see the bigger picture. You were in, it was like, this had the energy of, whatever. I mean, a big fish in a little pond, but, and now you're realizing like, okay, I was in a pond all this time. It's time to go out to sea with the sharks. All right. What are they feeling to say? It was like somebody was a shark and he was eating up all these goldfish. I was like, this is too easy. And now someone realizes, okay, they didn't realize. They thought they were a goldfish too. Because all they were surrounded by were goldfish, right? But now they're realizing like, oh, I'm a shark. I'm supposed to be out there playing with the big dogs. Okay. So now someone realized who the fuck they are. All right. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. What's going to help you realize, because some of you guys are still in that transformation of realizing who you are and how that relates to the people that you've been around. You're going to have to realize, because that's holding up the process. You're going to have to realize what, okay, I just threw out a lot of animal metaphors, so you're going to have to realize who the goldfish are in your life and realize that you're a shark, right? Or you're going to have to realize who the seagulls are in your life and that you're an eagle, all right? Either way, it's growing out of people. Growing out of people and just being honest about that. And the growing out, I don't know if it's really because I don't think it's you changing who you are. I think it's a realization of who you are. Because I feel like you were playing small unknowingly. Because that's all you had around you, so you didn't know. So that's back to something. There was some type of inspiration. This could be a person. It could be a path. It's something that lit up, that opened up your heart. This could be an intuitive download. It opened up your heart and you're like, wait. You know, it's like Cat Williams' joke, like, are you sure I'm a tiger? I don't feel like a tiger. You know, someone didn't realize that they're a freaking tiger. Another animal I'm throwing out here. Whatever. All right, because they were in a zoo all this time. And they're like, yo, I'm supposed to be in a jungle. Maybe check out the Aries reading, because that does talk about that, where it could be a person that lit them up, where it's just like, where the two people lit up each other's beast, and it made them realize like, oh, we're supposed to be over there in the wild. We were out here fucking around in the zoo, you know. Yeah, then it becomes like a welcome to the jungle, like Tarzan and Jane type energy, like, we out here. You know, so some of you guys, it could be a person that inspired this heart activation. Now I'm feeling, now I'm feeling in my solar plexus. Okay, the solar plexus is about that confidence, that knowingness of who you are. Somebody might have gotten a boost of confidence. Okay, that, yeah, the realization of who you are as a person. Anyway, the need for you to realize, because if someone came through and they help you see yourself. This is such bigger picture. This is such a bigger picture reading. Wow, this is major. This is huge. This is a huge transformation. If you're resonating with this, kudos to you guys. Seriously, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. It might cause a little bit of anxiety, right? Because you're not used to soaring that high. And you're not used to being at that height. So it's gonna take some getting used to. And that's fine. Just don't stop. Keep soaring. Keep finding your people. Keep finding your tribe. There's a need to reflect. There's a need to reflect on the relationships that you've had so far. Because I feel like if this is a person, somebody's going to come through for some of you guys. Somebody's going to come through and have you moving like this. Energetically or even physically, okay? They're lighting you up. They're lighting up your spirit. It's like somebody's coming through with a spiritual reminder. Sorry. Somebody's coming through with a spiritual reminder. Like it could be past life energy, and somebody's like, this is time. Like somebody came through and sounded the alarm. They said this one thing that triggered like, oh, that's who I am. What the fuck? All this time I thought it was a, you know. Oh, this is major. All right. Anyway, there's a need to reflect on the people around you. The people who made you feel like a goldfish. And it's not that they made you feel like that. It was just like that's who you were surrounded by, because see, they enabled your power. They enabled your misuse of power. There's so many stories coming through here. It's like it's just like okay. Trying to figure out how much to share. All right, here's one example. This reading is potent. All right, here's another example. Like someone could have met someone. Somebody was used to moving around, being a shark. I'm going to say shark because this does have the King of Wands energy. Somebody was misusing their power, and they were a big fish in a small pond, surrounded by other small fish. Okay, they had a power and they were misusing it in a very, they're misusing it because this shark was in the pond. They were able to control their environment, their elements, the people. They were able to control their world pretty easily because they were a shark. Okay, they had a level of power that the people around them didn't have. They thought that's how it was supposed to be. Now someone's expanding their territory and they're swimming out of the pond. And let's assume in this case the pond is connected to an ocean, but the gate was closed all this time. They're swimming out. Now the door open. the gate opened, and now they're swimming out into the open water. Okay? And now they're realizing, oh, I'm a shark. I'm not like the strongest goldfish, you know? I'm a shark. And it brings a new sense of identity and a new sense of power. But then it also brings a new sense of camaraderie. Okay? Now you're going to meet other people who are the same animal. You thought you were around people who were like you, and you're like, no, this is who I am. And now, see, some of you guys, somebody's gonna come through you're gonna meet another shark, and they're gonna be like, wait, you didn't know you was a shark all the time? What the fuck? You know? And then it's gonna make you look at the goldfish like, well, fuck them. Anyway, that's gonna be tough. It's not gonna be as easy. Well, it could be. Some of you guys, you might snip real quickly. But if this is like, if you realize that you were with a goldfish, right? And you know, then that could get more complicated. Okay. But if this is just friends or whatever, then you're going to realize like, oh, okay. Yeah. That's it. Like, that's goldfish energy. Anyway. I feel like I'm oversimplifying a very like powerful transformation here. Yeah, some of you guys is a person. You're going to meet someone. When I say meet another shark, because I don't want you to get like caught up in that shark energy, in that predator energy. What I mean is like just that level of fierceness. So you could say eagle or whatever the fuck. It's just a powerful animal totem. Okay, you're an animal. You're a powerful animal. And you haven't met people who were like you yet. But somebody's going to come along and they're going to be just like you. And it's going to clarify all the people that you've met up until this point. Like somebody is going to be like an energetic marker. And it's like a key piece to the puzzle. So we have the Empress coming out, all right? That's leading to the major power, knowing that you're an Empress, you know? Or Emperor. It's something about this. It is going to be jarring. It is going to cause some... It's going to be a pause moment where you have to reflect, because that's an identity shift. It's like, what the fuck was I doing all this time? How was I posturing myself all this time thinking I was a goldfish? Or thinking I was whatever. You know what I'm saying. Thinking I was a seagull and I'm really an eagle. It's like a wolf being raised by humans. All this time you have the temperament of a human, and you're really a wolf, you know, and then it's coming to terms with, okay, this is what's running through my blood, you know? Some of you guys, this can even go as far as knowing, we ain't got to go that far, but I'm going to go that far, because some of this, it is carrying like it is something that could cause anxiety. And the only way I can imagine like something causing anxiety is, let's say if you start tapping into more of your spiritual starseed energy, origins. That's going to be an identity shift. Knowing that, okay, I'm not merely a human, you know, jumping from that to having to understand what starseeds are, or having to understand that there are galactic races, and knowing that you came here and your origin, see, that goes too high. But see, that's the thing. That might be the feeling. That's going to pause. That's going to cause a pause. Some of you guys might get a download or an encounter. All right. For some of it's going to be different layers for everybody. All these stories just came in. They're parallels, but it's the same idea, but it's going to be on different levels for everybody. All right. Some of you guys, there's a love offer that comes in that you guys are cut from the same cloth, and it's going to make you realize what you've been missing all along. Some of you guys, this is a spiritual transformation. Okay. Either way, it's going to get you on your path and knowing who you are. Some of you guys, you're going to realize what your origin is, your ancestral line, or even your galactic species line, okay, lineage. Either way, whatever it is, it's going to be jarring to your identity, but it's also going to make sense for you. It's like, oh, that's why, okay. But then it's going to cause you to have to snip on the people that you thought were soul ties, you know. Then you're going to feel like what it really means to meet a soulmate. But there's going to be a pause, because it's like, do I want to take this path? Is that where I want to go? Like, I'm not used to soaring that high. Like, if you start having access, if you start, for example, I'll go to that higher level. If you like have an encounter with a new spirit guide, right? See, some of you guys that could be switching over from not connecting with your guides to connecting with your guides, and now you have to see the world in a spiritual way. Now you have to look at the world like with them in your ear and knowing like this is what's happening. This is what's happening, okay? I'm living in this world and I am listening to my guide through my head. Okay, you know what I mean? Like that's a major shift. If you're already used to hearing your guides, then it could be listening to higher level beings, okay? Which is a thing, all right? And it could be like, yo, do I even want to go to that level, that height of ascension? Yeah, this is an ascension. It's an ascension by some type of energy. It could be a person, or it could be a guide, or it could be some type of, some being. All right. This is getting very deep. Didn't mean to get this deep. Some of you guys, this encounter or being or whatever the case is, it doesn't have to be like some invisible force. For some of you guys, it could be. And it could just shatter your reality of what you've known to be. The spiritual path. For some of you guys, this being can come through a person, okay? Where you guys had like had lifetime encounters, you know? Where it's like if your home is Saturn, I don't know. Don't get me started. I don't even go into the whole galactic race, because it's just like, not yet. I'm not doing that. See, I don't want to go that high. No, and it requires research. So I'm not familiar with all the races and all that. But let's just say, for the sake of argument, let's say your home is Saturn, right? You haven't met anyone from there yet, but you're going to have like some meeting that's going to make you feel like, oh, this is someone from home. That's it. Meeting someone that feels like home. So this sounds like a soul tribe connection. This doesn't have to be romantic. I'm not getting heavy romance with this, because it's going to be different for everyone. I think it's just a matter of, this is soul family. It's a soul family encounter. All right. Wow. So we have Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. I feel like, all right, this reading is so freaking otherworldly right now. I've never done a reading that did this. You know, usually I'll be talking about dating and shit like that. This is some otherworldly shit. All right. And all the while, my stomach is just like, that solar plexus energy, okay? This is going to shift your identity. It's going to make sense of who you are. See, what's interesting about this energy, this is just going to be, this might be a longer reading than usual, so just bear with me. If you're interested, if this is drawing you in, then whatever. I'll give you all the information that I can give with this situation. Okay. Whatever this energy is, I feel like it is going to be jarring because it's going to come in gently. All right? It's going to be warming, inviting. So if it's, let's say if it's a psychic phenomena, then it won't come off scary. It's going to come in like, it'll feel like a warm hug. Right? You're going to feel, it's like, it's the energy of like, you're going to feel this, you would, not saying this is what you would feel, but this is a metaphor or whatever. It could be exactly what you feel, whatever. Whatever this energy is going to feel like a warm hug. It's going to feel like apple pies and homemade chocolate chip cookies, right? But because you haven't felt that level of warmth and belonging, like it's new, but it's still very familiar. It's weird because you haven't experienced it before. So when you experience it, you're like, this is what it was. This is what I was longing for. And then it's going to make it blaringly obvious of the shit, the shit connections you might have been having. Oh, who had this? Okay. Whew. I think Aquarius. One of the air signs had this reading where it's like you were used to eating Hershey's chocolate all this time, and then you taste like a Godiva, and then you realize, oh, I've been eating Hershey's all this time, you know? And you can't go back to Hershey's because now you know what realness feels like. This could be like, you know what real love feels like, or you know what a real connection feels like. You know what it feels like to belong. You know what it feels like to have someone who gets you and you get them. Anyway, so when that happens, you might want to cling on to that person. Don't do that. There's always enough. Okay. Another illustration to prove another point. It's like when you're hungry. No, it's when you're not hungry. You don't think you're hungry, and then you eat something, and then you realize how hungry you were. You didn't know you were thirsty, and then you get a bottle of water, and you start drinking the water, and your body just lights up. That's what's happening. It's something that you didn't know was missing. Something or someone is going to make you realize what you've been longing for, and it's going to be an identity shift for you. But don't cling on to just this person. This person is just one soulmate coming in. There's going to be many. You're going to meet many sharks, many more sharks. You're going to meet many more eagles, whatever your shit is, okay? You're going to meet more people that's cut from the same cloth. I just feel like this is, I did do a post about soulmate initiations. That's what this is. Okay. All right. Soulmate initiation. That's what's happening. This is like an initial meeting with a real big time soulmate. And it doesn't mean that it's romantic. Okay? But this is just the beginning of the window opening up. You swam through the pond, you're out in the open water, and this is the first person you meet. Okay? But you're going to meet more. So don't get caught up on this, and don't cling on and try to make it more. Okay? It could be more. But don't just recognize it for what it is. This is a new beginning of new soulmate energy, new tribe. Your tribe, your tribe is coming. Your tribe is coming in now, and this is an initial encounter. Wow! Check out the I did a quick flash message of soulmate initiations, and I went a little bit into that. I feel like specifically it is for Scorpio and Aquarius collectives. I feel like they're starting that right now. I Everything happens in phases. So right now it seems like the Scorpio and Aquarius collective. So you might have that in your chart. Aquarius might be in another part of your chart or whatever. But yeah, wow, this is beautiful. All right, I'm going to pull from the Archangel Michael deck. Just because this is so potent and it's so spiritual. And it does seem like it causes a what it's reality shattering a little bit. It's making you question everything. So I'll include the Aries reading because it talks about a reality shattering relationship or reality shattering connection. Yeah, you're stepping in. See, you have a purpose and you're about to meet someone who's on that same purpose with you. All this time, it was like everything was play. It was training. You were in that pond as a shark with these goldfish, you know, training. That was training. Now you're about to go into open water. Or now you're about to start flying, like higher. Okay. Solar plexus and heart chakra energy. So we have new beginnings, fresh start. You're on the right path. Yeah, this person is going to be an energy marker for you. They're going to let you know, like, yeah, yep, this is a green light. It's like somebody's going to come through and it's like you can't deny it. They light something up where it's like, of course I got to go down there. Of course I got to follow this person. You know, it's something like that. And for some of you guys, it might be an, of course I have to be with this person, but I don't really, that's not going to be it for everybody. It's just, it's an energetic marker like, oh, something's happening here. Let's see what's going on, you know. It takes you guys down a path. Some of you guys, it does cause anxiety because it's such a major shift for you. Some of you guys, you're like, oh my gosh, can I elevate to this level? You're safe. You're protected. You're safe and protected because you met someone who you got their back, they got yours, like, and it's going to be more of them, but this is probably the first time where you actually have someone who, because if you were a shark in this pond, these goldfish weren't going to be able to protect you, right? But you're going out into open water, so now it's like, okay, I know there's a bunch of different energies out here. There's sharks, there's whales, there's shit, you know. But now you're about to meet gang, you know, who can hold it down for you. Got your back, you know. And I do feel like with the soulmate initiations, these are people who are on your level. Everyone has their own skill set, okay, and everybody's gonna come through and bring whatever they have to bring to keep the unit correct, you know, keep the unit great. I don't know, just keep it together. Anyway, there's gonna be a need for some grounding. This is because it's reality shattering and it's so powerful, and it's going to make you question everything that you've been through up until this point. This is a very important moment. It's a very important spiritual marker for you to let you know that you're on the right path. When you do that, you're going to need to be outside a little bit more. Put your feet in the ground, bare feet, whatever. Dance, okay? Other grounding techniques, whatever it is, it's going to send you into a bit of a spiral. Pray. There's a need to pray. There's a need to lean into spirit in this moment. This is a major death and rebirth. There's also sense of humor. There's some type of, there's something funny about this. It's something funny how this person comes in or about who this person is. That's going to be a little bit funny. It's something about it. Where you're going to have to kind of laugh at yourself a little bit. Like, it's something, it might be like a full circle energy. It's something weird about it. Like, it's something, it has like the trickery of the universe happening there, where it's going to make you feel like, it could be a situation where it's like, oh, it was you all along. You know, that type of energy. It's something about it that could be like, because it's coming in so smoothly, it kind of snuck in. And you got to just laugh at however it played out. So, sense of humor. Try to find a way to laugh. This might be a way to keep yourself grounded in a situation as well. It seems it's going to be a bit reality bending. All right. This is, and I can speak about this because this is why I had to take a break. All right. I know exactly what this feels like. If you guys have any questions about this, let me know. All right. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me on IG. That's Tara Neal. Yeah, I do personal readings. Check out the info box below. If you have any questions about this specifically, feel free to ask in the comments. I'll definitely be a bit more responsive. I read every comment, but I can't respond to everything. It's a little bit draining. Okay. But for this, I'll definitely answer. And yeah, if you want to be a angel donor, check out the Patreon link below. I do those 10% off of readings if you do. All right. All right. Well, thank you so much. This is very powerful. I love you guys. Scorpios, let's go. Going from Stinger Gang to Hawk Gang, okay? Or Eagle Gang, whatever. All right. Anyway, till we meet again. Peace.